Yeah, hi, welcome back. We'll quickly discuss the operators available in Java. Yeah, so normally there are multiple, just like any other programming language, right? So Java supports almost all the required operators for performing any sort of operations, right? So normally we categorize them the way we perform the operations, like any arithmetic operations, we call them as arithmetic operators. Anything related to assignment, etc., we call them as assignment. So in that way, we have arithmetic operators, assignment operator, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise, shift, ternary, and instance of operators. Yeah. So we'll see each of them one by one. Um, yeah, so let's start with the arithmetic operators first. So all the basic arithmetic operators are available. So basically like whatever the operations that you wanted to perform, be it addition, subtraction, multiplication. Remember, multiplication operator is star. Yeah. And then division, and there is a new operator. This is not percentage. This is called modulo operator. So this is called modulo operator or remainder operator. Yeah, so basically what it does, so I'll quickly give some examples. Let me take this. Yeah, so addition, so basically like if I have let's say integer a is 10 and integer b is 20, for example. Yeah, so assuming this is my input. Yeah, so basically your a plus b simply performs the addition operation. Yeah, so a minus b, a multiplication b, and a division b. But one important thing here to remember, yeah, division B or A divided by B, that means 10 divided by 20. So what do we actually expect here? Yeah, if it is a normal mathematical operation, so we would expect zero point 0.5 or 1 by 2, that is zero point 0.5, right? But we need to remember one thing here. A is integer type, B is integer type. So whenever there is an operation between int and int, yeah, remember, whenever there is an operation between int and int, the result is going to be int. Yeah, and if there is an operation between int and float, for example, yeah, the result is going to be float, the uh, higher precision type. Yeah, if it is a float and double, the result is going to be double. So like that. Yeah, so basically in this case what is happening, a divided by b, a is integer, b is integer. So 10 divided by 20, yeah, it is an integer operation, and the result is going to be integer 0, not 0 0.5. Yeah, so that we need to remember. And if you really wanted to get 0 0.5 as the result, right, then you have to perform the operation as float operation, either by converting them to float, or you have to explicitly make, for example, if you are using say 10 by 20, yeah, maybe you wanted to make this as 20.0, any one you can make it as float. Yeah, so that way you can actually perform an actual floating point operation. So remember, 10 by 20, if you perform and if you get a result 0, don't be surprised why it is 0. Yeah, similarly, next one is a modulo b. What it does is just the division operation, but this is going to give us the result. Yeah, and this is going to give us the remainder. That's it. Yeah, so for example, if I have let's say 5 by 2, yeah, is an operation. Yeah, in that case the result is 2, but the remainder is 1. So 5 by 2 is remainder is 1. This is a very useful operator. Most of your programming techniques use this. For example, if you have been asked to check if a number is even or odd, yeah, if the number is say 21, yeah, and I simply perform modulo operation with 2, yeah, then what happens, the result is going to be 10, yeah, but the remainder is 1. So if I perform, if this is 21, if I perform a modulo operation with 2, and by any chance if the remainder coming as not 0, remainder will be 1. If remainder is 1, then it's an odd number. If remainder is 0, that's an even number. Yeah, so that way you can perform. Similarly, for example, if I have 21 as the number, and if I perform modulo operation with 10, okay, what happens is, basically if I perform modulo operation with 10, I will get a remainder as 1, right? So it is basically 21 divided by 10. Yeah, so 2 and operation is 1. So I mean the remainder is 1. So this 1, if you look at it, it actually gives me unit digit. Yeah, so if I have any number, for example 231, Yeah, and if I perform modulo operation with 10, I get digit, that is 1. If it is 2, 3, 5, and if I perform modulo operation with 10, I get 5. So whenever you are actually dealing with a number and you are interested in extracting digit by digit information, right? Then actually we use modulo operation with 10. Yeah. So this is a very useful operator. Remember. So two things you need to remember here simply. Division operation. So if you are performing an integer, it is going to be an integer division. Integer and integer is going to give you integer division. Yeah. And similarly, modulo operator is going to give you the remainder. Yeah, that's the simple thing. And if you wanted to simply demonstrate it, yeah, you can simply take two variables and then perform all these operations and give the result output. Yeah, so let's quickly do that particular thing in the next video. Yeah.